Lyric juicing on hobo. Donny's Forsen says the intro is of a dummy being hit before you say TOS. Also, the police interrogation on this dude is some papiga shit. Police catch man hitting homeless people with a hammer. YouTube has demonetized this video. Okay.
22nd, 2017, in Las Vegas, Nevada. Shane Schindler was
I don't
caught
know if
by
I should
police
show
after
this.
using a 4-pound hammer to smash the head of a sleeping homeless person. However, unknown to him, he was attacking a mannequin staged by police to bait the killer of 2 homeless men killed by blunt force trauma to the head. On January 4th,
Long have we waited.
the body of Daniel El Dape, 46, and the body of David Dunn, 60, were found dead on the streets with head injury.
I mean, I know you can't see it, obviously. I'll skip to the interrogation. Alright. Hello.
Detectives. Okay. We're not interested in your warrants. We don't care about the dummy. That's not our business. All right. Okay. We're actually working. There's been some homeless people who have been hurt. Okay. That have gotten seriously hurt. Okay. And that's what we're investigating. Okay. Okay. And some homeless
Seriously hurt? Aren't they dead? Didn't they say they were dead?
men have gotten hit with a hammer. Okay. And that's why we're interested in this. Okay. Okay, that's why we're talking to you.
Okay.
Right. Okay, have you hit anybody with a hammer? No. Okay. There were some guys in the past. What I'm thinking of doing is I'll grab the book and show you some pictures and see if you know anybody. Okay. Maybe we can figure out who gave you that hammer. Okay. You have not hit anybody with a hammer before? No. Could you hit somebody with a hammer and not remember it? No. Okay. Why would you pick this point in time to hit that mannequin with a hammer? And we can actually show you everything you did.
Right. Yeah. Well, like I said, it was kind of weird, you know, seeing a mannequin.
Did you actually lay down for a while?
Yeah. You know, I was probably going to sleep there tonight, so.
You thought about sleeping and just crashing right there?
Yeah.
But then you thought better of it and went back to the dummy.
Well, yeah, that was kind of strange, the dummy sitting there, so.
Okay. How sure of you were you that was a dummy?
100%.
100%?
Yes.
Before you made contact with it?
Yes.
Those are made to look like humans.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When you first hit it, were you sure it was a dummy?
Yes.
I don't know how.
Well, like I said, it wasn't breathing, wasn't moving, you know,
It wasn't breathing,
What
it
if it was
wasn't
a human
moving.
being that was just not moving?
Well, you know, I was sure.
Well, you're sure now. What I'm saying is, what if it turned out to be human? Would that have bothered you?
Well, yeah, of course, but I knew it wasn't human. If it was human, I wouldn't have did it.
The problem being is we've had some other people struck in the head in the exact same fashion that you struck this dummy in the head.
Okay.
That's something that we're worried
That's
about.
quite the coincidence.
Okay. If you had something to do with that, if there's something going on with you, we need to know what's going on.
There's nothing going on. This is the first incident I ever had like this. And I knew it was a dummy, and if it was a real person, what never happened. So.
Do you need help?
I'm going over to Clark County. That's pretty much my biggest fear right now.
You're going to go to Clark County. That's
I am?
Yeah. We're going to make sure the officer arrests you and takes you to jail.
Why?
Because you make us nervous.
I do?
What the fuck is what? Why? Because you make us nervous. The fuck is this interrogation?
You do. You do.
Why?
Because I think you're out there killing people.
I'm not killing nobody.
Yeah, of course he's guilty, but
I thought I was gonna walk out of here. Are you really gonna have him arrest me?
Yeah, you have a warrant, and I think you need to go over to the jail. We're
The
going to get a
jail?
search warrant so I can get the DNA from you. We're going to get a search warrant. We're going to take your clothing. So again, Ryan told you when we sat down, we're going to be really upfront with you.
And you also said I could walk out of here at any time. But I guess that was...
You could stop the questioning anytime you want.
Yeah.
But things are changing as we go. The more we get to know you, the more you worry me.
I do?
Yeah, you do. I honestly believe that you're going around hitting people in the head with a hammer and killing them.
It's not me.
While they're sleeping.
It's not me.
Okay?
Who is that?
I don't know.
The whole reason we put that dummy out was to see who'd come along and hit it.
You're the man.
And you're the guy.
Okay.
The same spots where other people have been killed. Same position.
can you charge someone for just that? Let's assume that there's no DNA on his clothes from the other victims or whatever. Can you charge someone with the intent, but you know, I feel like you can. I feel like you can. They're trying to get him to incriminate himself. Yeah, I know what they're saying, what they're doing, but regardless of the outcome of the DNA, you can't set up a crime. I mean, there is a difference between entrapment and trapping people.
That's how we knew where to put the dummy.
Okay. So how long am I going to be in Clark County?
He was arrested on charges of having a concealed weapon.
Who does it look like? It looks like someone. Crip? Nah. Does it look like Crip a little bit? Yeah? A little bit. Ethan from H3H3. Maybe, yeah, I can see that. But more like Crip, I feel like. Speaking of Crip, I ate vegan burger today. Vegan burger. Disgusting. Not really. Okay, so because I knew, okay, so here's the thing. When I was eating this burger, if I thought that I was eating a normal meat burger, then I would have found the meat consistency disgusting. I would not have finished that burger. But because I knew it is plant-based, or not plant-based, but the burger itself was soy protein or whatever, not like those new school burgers, it was actually not bad. It was actually not bad. It was, you know, I finished it without any problem. But if I would have thought that it was, the consistency was very off-putting when you've been eating nothing but meat burgers, you know, ever. Because it felt like very raw, right?
Weapon, since they didn't
Well, not
have any
that.
hard evidence actually linked
A lot of like spices and salsa on it, probably because it doesn't taste very much at all without it, right? That's my theory.
linking him to the other murders.
You know, not bad.
His attorney, Ashley Sisolak, argued that Schindler was innocent because you can't kill a mannequin. On June
You can't kill a mannequin.
27th, Schindler pled guilty and admitted he thought he was attacking a human and not a mannequin on February 22nd. In late August 2017, Shane Schindler was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Before his sentence was official, his attorney said prosecutors agreed not to file charges in 3 other cases, including 2 killings, while a charge of carrying a concealed weapon was dropped. The negotiations were tough.
Concealed weapon. Hammer? Is that a... You're not allowed to carry a hammer around? Pretty sure you're allowed to carry a weapon. A hammer around. Not if you're hitting... Yeah, of course not if you're hitting people. But just like... That's a different charge.
Tough, but fair, Sisolak said. They were in the best interest of my client.
If you keep it hidden. I understand why you can't carry knives, but if you carry a hammer... Am I not allowed to carry a hammer in my pocket?
We are happy with the result.
Pretty sure you can in Sweden at least.
Captain Walsh of the Metro Police said in an interview, "Could I live with the idea that he came back a 3rd time and we didn't do anything about it? No. The 2 victims had become disenfranchised with the world," Walsh said. "They didn't have homes.
He's carrying it in a plastic bag too.
They didn't have families to go home to."
You just went and bought a hammer from the store. Of course you're allowed to carry that shit.
We treated this as if they were our own family members.
You can carry it, but when you beat someone with it, it becomes a weapon. So you're saying that I can carry around a machete, but it's not a weapon until I cut someone with it. I don't think you're allowed to walk around with a machete on the subway and whatnot. I don't think that's the definition. No, are you dumb? No, I'm making a counter argument to his point. I like his definition of it. A machete is usually used as a weapon, hammer isn't. I mean, a machete has an actual use, you know? Vines and shit.
Who were killed. Guy W., a 60-year-old homeless man who often sleeps on the streets of Las Vegas Boulevard, said he was surprised
It's a mannequin.
police would put so many resources into solving the murders of 2 homeless men. "A lot of people don't even think we're human," Guy said. "So many people don't care if we live or die."
Guess that can be said for a lot of people though. Not just homeless people. But yeah, I wonder what drives people to do that. I wonder, where's the breaking point?